everyone, my name is Nelvi Brillante, and today we will discuss about the theories of language. The study of human behavior and cognition has been approached from various perspectives, each emphasizing different factors and mechanisms underlining our actions and thoughts. This discussion will, will delve into four prominent theoretical frameworks. So these are behaviorism, nativism, cognitivism, and interactionism. These schools of thoughts offer contrasting views on the origins of behavior, the role of innate predispositions, the importance of mental processes, and the influence of social interactions. By examining the core principles and contrasting their perspectives, we gain a more nuanced understanding the complex interplay between nature and nurture, individual and environment, in the multifaceted nature of human learning and development. So, these are behaviorism language. Behaviorism is learning theory that emphasizes the role of environmental stimuli and responses in shaping behavior in the context of language acquisition. Behaviorists believe that language is learned through reinforcement and conditioning. So these are the example of behaviorism. A child learning to say ball might be rewarded with praise or a toy ball when they say the word correctly. Over over time they associate the word ball with the object and positive reinforcement they receive. Children who frequently read to and have conversations with adults with adults tend to develop larger vocabularies and better language skills. So this is a key concepts of behaviorism. Stimulus response. Behaviorists argue that language learning occurs through a process of associating stimuli. Written response. No, ito na pala. Next na po tayo. Reinforcement, positive reinforcement such as praise or rewards, strengthens the association between stimuli and responses. Limitation, imitation. Children learn language by imitating the speech patterns of those around them, shaping through a process of gradual reinforcement. Children are shaped to produce more complex language structures. While behaviorism has contributed to our understanding of language acquisitions, I'm sorry, it has been a it has been criticized for its limited scopes and its failure to fully account for the complexities of language development. Other theories such as nativism and cognitivism have emerged to addresses these shortcomings. So, proceed po tayo sa nativism language. So, nativism language is also known as the innateness hypothesis, is a theory of language acquisition that processes humans are born with an innate capacity for language. This theory suggests that a language acquisition is guided by an internal language acquisition device. So this is the example of nativism in language. So the ability to distinguish between nouns and verbs, or to understand the concept of subject verb agreement, is often attributed to LAD or LED. So children's ability to acquire grammatical structures that they have never been explicitly taught, such as the past tense of irregular verbs, is seen as evidence for an innate language faculty. So these are a key concepts of nativism. Universal grammar. Nativists believe that all languages share a common underlying structure known as universal grammar. This universal grammar provides a set of innate principles and parameters that guide language acquisition. Language acquisition device, or LAD. The LAD or LAD is a hypothetical mental faculty that is responsible for processing and acquiring language. It believed to contain the universal grammar rules and the ability to learn specific factors of particular language. So this is a conclusion. So nativism has been influential in the field of linguistics, providing a framework for understanding the innate capacity for language. However, it has also been subject to criticism for its reliance on hypothetical constructs and its limited explanation of language variation. So, proceed na po tayo sa cognitivism language. Cognitivism is a theory of language acquisition that emphasizes the role of mental processes in language development. It suggests that language is a product of cognitive development and that children learn language by constructing mental representations of the world. So, this is an example of cognitivism language. A child learning to use the past tense might first understand the concept of time before they are able to correct apply to grammatical rules for past tense formation. Children's ability to understand and use metaphors and analogies is seen as evidence for these developing cognitive abilities. So guys, proceed na po tayo dito sa interactionism language. Interactionism is a theory of language acquisition that combines elements of both behaviorism and nativism. It suggests that language acquisition is a result of both innate abilities and environmental factors. So this is example of interactionism language. A child learning to ask questions might be encouraged by a caregiver to ask, "What's that?" or "Where is the ball?" The caregiver scaffolding by modeling the question structure and providing prompts. Children who participate in conversations with adults and peers tends to develop more complex language skills than those who have limited opportunities for social interaction. So, I'm Nell V. Brillante from BSE English 1R.